Job hopping is okay. Never let anyone tell you otherwise. Companies have no loyalty to you, so why should you have loyalty to them? My loyalty isn't free. Over the last 3 years I have had 4 jobs and just got hired to the 5th, which starts in a few weeks. Each one paying more than the last. I've hopped my way from 28K per year to now the new job will be at 67K per year. Seems it's pretty much the only way to get any substantial pay increases these days anyway. Job 1. 28K Job 2. 32K Job 3. 41K Job 4. 53K Job 5. 67K. The last 3 jobs were all within 13 months. Hop along and get your money. It has not stopped me from getting a job yet. I couldn't agree more. Also, it's okay to job hop for reasons other than money. Happiness, location, hours, work atmosphere. All great reasons to job hop. I was in a management meeting a couple of years ago about hiring and interviews. Someone asked, what if the candidate has a lot of jobs on their resume? Is that a red flag? Quote, the recruiters said that we are only expecting 2 years from someone. If they stay 3 years, that's an amazing win. They said the norm these days is to switch jobs every year or so. The response from the long-term managers and execs was basically, that's bullshit. Just refusal to see the truth of the industry. I get so much shit for job hopping. My family, my friends, get downright ugly to me about it. I honestly think it's because they are too afraid to stick up for themselves. It makes them feel some kind of way when they find out that I do stick up for myself and I make a lot of money. It's easier for them to shit on me than it is to make a change in themselves. Yup, job hopping is a great way to increase your salary. I'm getting mentored by a senior manager at my work. Last week he was helping me write my leadership brand. His advice was to not mention the company by name so I could keep it the same if I left the company. Because, let's face it, this probably won't be the last company you work for. Hell, this probably won't be the only time you work for this company. This used to be an open secret in tech. But now it's less like an open secret and more like official advice. I've done the opposite. I've hopped down from £22,000 to 17K, then to 14 lol. It's definitely okay to job hop. But so is fighting for your worth at your current company if you genuinely enjoy being there. Worked my way from 45 to 100K in about 5 years, and while I wish I didn't have to work because fuck work, pretty happy with where I currently am. This is true. A company will never be loyal to you, therefore you should never show a company loyalty to the point where it would affect your climate earning potential. I agree. My stats. 1. 18K2. 26K3, 35K4, 40K5, 45K6, 60K7, 50K8, 110K. About 12 to 18 months on each role. Also, I run a business on the side to top up my income. Can you tell me your ways? I mean, I've had a decent increase by switching jobs. I had one job that never gave raises, so I got out eventually and got a decent raise, but the job was awful. Fortunately got laid off, but it was just as COVID lockdowns began, so it took almost 5 months to find another. I am now making almost 45% more than I was 3 years ago, but I'm kinda over my current job. How do you do it? Job hunting is brutal. Any tips or advice? It's so hard to get my resume seen or noticed. Job hopping makes the job market fluid, allowing market forces to work. 2 years is long enough to learn a job, learn how to do it well, and find out if you are going to be rewarded for doing it well. Many times that process takes less than 2 years but rarely more. When I have sat on the hiring side of the table, I would only consider job hopping a red flag if multiple jobs lasted less than 6 months. If it was just one job like that, I might ask in interview what went wrong. In an interview, if you are ever asked why you have had so many jobs within the last however much period of time, simply reply with, "Have you ever had a client that was more worth it to cut loose? Demanded too much for too little? Always complained and would publicly shame your brand? Well, I know the feeling." Here my list. 1. $15 first job after associate's degree. 2. $17. 3. $23. 3B. $26. Promoted. 4. $34. 5. $22. COVID. 6. $37. 7. $45 job offer I got from a company. Here's the sucky thing, I live in California lol. They demonize job hopping in order to keep you poor. Job hopping is how you get a pay rise. Never expect a promotion because it's never going to ever happen. Assuming you have an interest in retiring ASAP, owning a home, raising a family, etc., early career job hopping to grab those pay raises is more critical than it's ever been. I'm a damn HR person and I'm saying THJS.
This is the new normal.
It is hard to find a permanent job if you job hop too much though. When I was a contractor, I would change jobs every 6 months. But it was really hard to get out of the contracting world. The only reason I was able to was because someone I knew from a previous contract ran into me while I was interviewing for my next contract and wanted me on his team permanently. If not for him, I would still be hopping from job to job and struggling to find something stable. Exactly. Job stability is not being able to keep one job for a long time. It's being able to quickly transition from job to job whenever it becomes necessary. I keep getting told that because I have multiple schools on my resume. Teacher. That it looks bad, that I don't stick around for more than a year. I want to find a spot I like well enough to stay longer. But every spot was left for some legitimate reason or other. But clearly I'm employable. It's super annoying. My coworker is ashamed of his job hopping and it boggles my mind.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.